Hello everyone. Yeah, today I want to cook some applesauce because I saw that most of you, especially Kenyans, you are starting to grow some apples, and I realized that you have started to like to eat porridge, uh, uh, which is of oat. So, and the last time I was in Kenya, I was in problem because I did not see something I could, the oat does not taste anything. So that you have to get some other ingredient. You either use sugar, but here in Scandinavians, we normally use some we normally make some like apple, we cook some apples, or you buy, or you can use even the strawberries. But today I want us I want to share with you how to cook applesauce. So let's start. And with me, I have I have already prepared the apples. They are not this type, but it's just an example to show you that these are apples. And you can see that I have some apples here in a bowl, and I have some other apples there because I want to show you how to do it. These apples, I've just prepared them, remove the skin, and you have to remove even the inner seed. You have to remove this part of the seed. So because these are ready, let's begin by putting them on the cooking presses that they cook. And then we are going to add some water. The amount of water you are going to add depend on, apples themselves, they contain some water. So it's like, depending on now I have not weighed my apples because me, I'm used to cook. I don't measure things because cooking for me is not, it's not something that I guess. I know how to cook food. So I'm going to start with by measuring, putting 100 milliliters water to my apples. That is it. I add to the apple. Then here in Scandinavians we have sugar, which we buy already. It is already mixed from the factory. But if you live in other nations, for this apple sauce to be able to live a long life, you cannot just use the normal sugar without preservation. So even, I don't know whether in other nations they have this kind of sugar. Our sugar is white, we don't have the sugar cane. So we use other things to create our sugar. So, and the amount of sugar you are going to put depends on, we are different. Some people, they like a lot of sugar, but me, I'm not the kind of, even when I'm baking, I don't use a lot of sugar. So this is 50 ml. So I'm going to put like 6 of them because these apples, they have grown here. We have grown apples during summer, and our apples are not like the apples. It's not like the Royal Gara you buy from South Africa. They are apples which are only meant for cooking food. Yes. So these apples you can eat them, but they are not actually for eating. We have started already with we have already put 50 ml. This is the second portion, that is 100 ml. And then we are on the third one, 150 ml, 200 ml, 250, and we are going to stop on 300 because these Scandinavians apples, and I know the Americans, they have their own apples which they grow during summer. They are sour, so they are not like the hand and the crispy apples which you buy. If I would I wanted to use the other apples which are for eating, they are not good for baking. So we have special apples for baking. After these apple have cooked, they are going to mash. You are going to mash them, and for me, you can use anything to mash them. But for me, I have a kitchen assistance here, which I'm going to use. So I'm going. Maybe the whole amount is not going to fit there, so I'm going to divide it into two. Then your last resort should be something. This one I bought. Should be something like this.
How long are you supposed to cook the applesauce?
The applesauce you are going to cook depends on apple type, and then amount of what you should consider very much is that you don't take a lot of water to the mixing, because it is going to change the content of your apple sauce. You need this one to be thick, so factor to consider is that you make sure that your apples, before you transfer them to mixing, they contain not a lot of water, because otherwise your apple sauce is going to become thin, and that's not what you want. I'm going to take a sample of this so that you see this apple is thick. You can see it's a little bit thicky, so you should come out with something like this. And it's very good and very nutritious when you cook your oat porridge in the morning. For it to get taste, this is one of the ingredients that we use, apple sauce. The other one is we have some berries that they grow in the forest. That one we are going to cook another day. I'm going to take you that process. But unfortunately, they are not in our nation, Africans. They grow in Scandinavians, and I know Americans, they have their own. But I've talked to Americans, they say that our berries, they taste quite good. So, and as we wait for our apple sauce to cook and to dry up, we are going to prepare. I told you this apple, we do get them during summer, and this year, in fact, it was plenty. Everybody who had the apple trade, it was overflows. Sometimes it's good to know how. In Africa, like when I grew up, we didn't know how to preserve food. And not because we have, like, the whole world is connected, everyone afford a fridge, and these apples cannot last long, so you have to take them down from the tree, and you cannot even preserve them in a fridge for a long. Like these apples, I have not picked them directly from the tree. I harvested them quite time ago. But for us who live in cold country, we have an advantage because we have a store and it's quite cold. So I have preserved these apples. In fact, it's like 1 month I have preserved them in the outside the house store because you don't have to keep them warm. Otherwise, they start rotting. And my cameraman, he's having. It's like, do you have any question to ask?
Yes.
Yeah?
Is there anything you want to tell, or should we wait for that to be finished?
No, we should keep on. I want to show them the other way that apart from cooking the applesauce.
Actually, I have one question.
Yes.
I know it's not the same price everywhere, but how much should it cost? Like in.
Do you mean to buy the applesauce in the shop?
Yeah, but I know it isn't the same as every place, but I just wonder where you bought it. How much did it cost?
You can buy it in any food store, and the cost depend on the like. This year we had a good harvest, like I said. So immediately after harvesting, the price are low. So like now probably it costs like 10 crown or $1.
Ooh,
or,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, or it can cost I think.
So $1 for 1 apple.
No, 1 kilo.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, it depends on the season. So now the apple, we are very much, I know that like everyone wants to do away with these apples. In fact, some of these apples I got from my friends. Those who have plenty and they're like, they have nothing to do with them. You just ask somebody who have an apple trade here, can I get some apple from your apple tree? They give because we have nothing to do. This apple is this kind. It's a little bit soft. So, and it's my first time, in fact, to prepare something with this kind of apple. You can see it's like it's coming out and it's a little bit soft. But the key word is I have to remove the middle part of it. These apples, the reason why I'm doing like the way I'm doing, because I cannot continue cooking more applesauce today because I have some other stuffs that I want to do. So these ones I'm just preparing them and I will put them in a plastic bag there, fridge bag, and then I preserve them. Then another day, because I want to take you in different process on how, because I've seen people selling apple trees now so much especially in Kenya where I come from. Let me say that I've seen people starting selling these West countries tree, and it's very good to know the ways to different way that you can use different things. So from today, because I've gotten a cameraman, we are going to be uploading videos concerning different kind of Scandinavian food.
But I have a slight question.
Yes.
It has nothing about this video, but could I maybe suggest a video sometime?
Yes. We're gonna discuss that. Yeah, you can have.
Oh, thank you. I have some ideas.
Yeah, it's good. I think I can be a cameraman when you be uploading your videos. Yeah, if you want to have a channel, you use one.
No, I can be in this one.
Yeah, you can use my channel. I think we can share the channel.
But I have a question.
Yes.
Could I like have some, if I'm in a video, could I have something that makes nobody see my face because I don't want people judging me?
I don't think that people will judge you, but
Yeah, I guess.
we can. There are some technique which someone just upload a face and then you put something around the face. So
Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm pretty good at editing.
yeah, so that like because you are middle age, it's good thing that you are not seen because you are middle age. For me, you know, I'm old. I don't care. It's good. So we are and we are going to go back now and look how our applesauce is doing. May the cameraman for me. You can see now the apple juice is. You can see now I can even mash them. You can see now.
That's really good.
It means that our apple are almost around the corner to be. Then when you have come all this long, it is good. Every chef who cook food knows that before you serve food, you have to taste the food. Taste the food. The same thing when you're everything you cook. Make sure that you taste yourself so that you can be able to know how does it taste. Because now I need to know whether the amount of sugar I put, because I told you these apples, they are very bitter and I might be needed to add some more sugar. So we're gonna taste so that we know whether we are going to add some more sugar. I think they are quite good.
Okay.
I think I'm very comfortable with the that 300 ml sugar that I put. So when you're cooking, I know some people, they are very strict on asking the measures, the amount, but I think the more you cook, the more you get ideas. Like myself, you see, cooking is my hobby, kitchen is my hobby. So I don't struggle, even sometimes I don't need, I just create my own recipe and I go out of it. So when you have cooked food for a while, you feel comfortable, even you don't need to ask for recipe. So I know some people would love to know how many apples I had, but it does not depends on how many apples or how many apples you have used.
We can maybe list all the ingredients in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. I can, after we do the main thing, I can edit and make another scene where it displays all the things you need. I can do that after we're done with
Now we are going to preserve these apples. We cut them. This one I think.
That seems yummy.
Yeah, we cut them because you know now these apples, they cannot hold forever, and we need apple all throughout because we love making apple cakes. So we bake with apples. We make different kind of things with apples. We cook food with apples. So our apples are not just, when I grew up, I just knew that apples are just, the only way that you could use apples is just to eat them. But when I came to this nation, I realized that there are too much stuffs that I did not know. And I take my time to learn. As I told you that this apple is, this kind of apple is a little bit soft. That is, it's sensitive. So we need to, and we need to collect everything, and we spare it in the fridge until we are going to come up with the, this is just the first video that we have. Maybe next weekend we are going to upload another video where we are going to,
I can do it another day, tomorrow if you want.
where we want to come up with different recipe. I and my cameraman, we are going to agree. So let's see. And I think this
Is
one.
that finished?
Yeah. Now I just pack them in that bag. Then we are going back to, because I told you that. Now this type, I want to show you the difference, because this type is a little bit harder. Then we go back and complete the process of the other one. I just want you see, this one is another, this one is that one. So I had mixed them when I was washing them and preparing them. You just divide them, and then, this one we have to throw it away.
No, you left some seeds.
Let the seed. Now you cannot put down the video.
No, I wasn't going to turn off. I was just going to set it there.
Yeah. Now let's go back to our apple. Now I can see that it's almost done.
That's great.
I think we don't have to cook them more. And by the way, they might not become thick at once. One thing I would love to teach you people, that when you cook this, when you mix these things, they might look a little bit solid, but when they cool, that is when the thickness comes. So it might look not so much thick today, but with the times, yeah. And then, yes, then we're gonna mix our apple. Even if you have a mixture, anything that you can.
I think it's no. Let me. I think it's supposed to. No, wait.
Oh.
Wait. Let me try. Hold this.
No.
No.
It's going to come.
I think you're supposed to slide it in there.
Sometimes it gives me headache.
Yeah. I told you.
This one is. It is not. I know.
Well.
I know my people who want me forget. There is something that in the middle. I know what we forgot.
Wait.
The grinder.
Shall I end this recording and then
No.
make a new one that shows the finished results? Because
Let's.
that is pretty loud. And people that use headphones can it can damage the ears, I think.
Okay.
Well,
If you can, I don't know whether
no,
it's possible.
I know. Well, then we shall soon see the finished results. Now, after some time, it's
Yes.
finished.
Now we have already mixed our apple. Now it's complete. The remaining thing is just you can use. We have this is a container which I bought, or you just use. You can choose bottles. You pack.
Oh,
I
bottles are easy to pick.
Yeah, I have some bottles here. These ones we buy some stuff.
Yeah,
with,
but they are
or-
quite small.
It depends on, like when you are one person, you don't need to preserve too much in one. It depends, like you see now, this one, it was around 700, almost 1 kilo. And it take time because you don't, it depends on whether you eat porridge every day or what you do with your apple juice. Applesauce depends on, so you can package them as you wish, but this one is too big. If it's for sale, I think it's quite good, but because we are not selling the product, so we are going to package them, and I'm missing my things like this. So we are going to put them, we are going to package them in these small, we start with this one. You can see it's already started to be thicker. And as it's cooled down, that is when it will take the whole thickness. Like that one. Oh, I'm telling you, it's delicious.
It's leaking. Oh, can I try some?
How do you like it, my cameraman?
A bit warm, but I like it really much.
Yeah, it should be warm.
It's really damn good.
Very good. And then we are going to take the second one in this container, which my son complained it is a small one, but for me,
Oh, maybe it isn't that small.
I don't, because by packing it in a very big, it takes some time before you eat, and it's even good because I can share with people, I can give my friends. Let's continue packing them. So that's how you simply discover things, or you use. It's one way of using apple or preserving apples. Whether you can package them like this. You can see these ones I had them in the fridge. They change color, they become a little bit brownish, but no difference. Then when I'll be in use, or I'll be in need, not in use, when I'll be in need of apple to cook with, to bake with, to prepare sauce for my porridge oat, I just remove them from the fridge. Then I prepare what I am preparing. And that's the easiest way and the cheapest way. One of the ways. There are I think there are 15 ways how you can use apples. Today we have just taken them in one process, but we are going to continue reloading. Maybe next time you can comment in the comment section whether you want us to bake, to use apples to bake, or what other things. But we are not going to just we have just started creating videos on how to we will be sharing with our subscribers food that we eat and we make in Scandinavians.
And you're free to make any suggestions in the comment section.
Yeah, we like comment, we like challenges, we like anything that you give us, whether positive or negative. We take it as we value your comment. So comment.
Please
let us know your
feedback.
thoughts.
Yeah, leave your feedback and leave your thoughts.
Yeah.
And if you don't like our style, you can maybe suggest we make another style of video.
Yeah, tell us on which area we should improve. I know maybe our English not good because we talk other languages, but we try. And with that few remarks, we are going to end our video. Have a nice weekend.
Bye bye.